I'm not great. I got a birthday coming up. I'm gonna be 51 in a couple of weeks. I'm not a deal. No, it's fun. Here's the thing. I don't know where I stand anymore. I don't know if I'm still middle-aged or if I'm officially like an old man. You know, what is it when you see an attractive 26-year-old? You immediately think, I wonder if her mom's hot. That's what I know about the hot moms at home. Yeah, how we doing? Feel like you got a hot mom at home? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about me creeping you out. I just want to know about your mom. Yeah, 26 is too young. Even if I was single, I couldn't date a 26-year-old. It's just too young. I mean, unless she was like run down. Like a run-down 26-year-old, that would be okay, right? No one would have a problem with that. We're like, nah, yeah, she's missing a tooth. Yeah, they look good. They're good together. She's good for him, he's good for her. I can't even watch porn anymore. These girls are too young. Like a naughty nurse? No thanks. I'll take a nurse who just got done a double shift. Just walking to the door, just exhausted, like, oh my God. There's a purse down, like, fine, get over here. Putting something in the microwave with the other hand. Like, yes, that's hot to me. That's what I like. I think it's just because I've been married so long. That's kind of what, reluctant hand jobs, that's kind of what I get. 16 years now, yeah, it's good. We're still going strong, it's good. It's different though. It definitely changes, especially the way we talk to each other. That's totally different. Like I was sick a couple months ago, and it was bad. I know it was bad because every time I would sneeze, instead of God bless you, my wife would go, okay, this is a lot. Could you tone it down a little bit? You're scaring the dog. All right, I'll try. I'll do that. We live over in Washington Heights, and we got like a little one-bedroom apartment. We got apartments. We got house. Yeah, okay, rub it in. Okay, fine. We got a one-bedroom apartment. It's tight. She works from home now, and you know, we're just spend a lot of time together. You know, it's a lot. It's like we're just on top of each other. Honestly, it's not in a good way. It's every room I walk into, I'm like, oh, you're in here. I'm sorry, I'll wait. We're spending so much time together now. Our periods are syncing up. Yeah, except it's not menstrual. It's just anytime either one of us needs to take a shit. I just got in here. How does this happen every time? Big place. Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm not taking care of myself. I don't know. It's not. I gotta do like the long sleeves now. That's my. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, you gotta cover up. It's just I look okay with long sleeves. When you saw me in a t-shirt, you just be like, oh wow. I didn't know you could be both fat and frail. How do you do both? What's going on? Push up. What's happening? I just figured 4 years of high school sports would last longer. It did not. I'm a bad chick. Worst thing is, it's like the little things now. It's like everything's like in my life is like, dude, you're fucking losing it, man. You're spiraling out. Like even like the news notifications I get on my phone, totally different. Like I'm not getting like any of like the Middle East stuff or the Russia stuff. I'm just getting updates on nutrition studies. Yeah, I guess if your average steps per day is under 200, your phone is like, forget about inflation. This guy needs to know about diabetes. Like, don't worry about who lost the election. You're going to lose a foot. Get it together. Hey, listen, I used to be a degenerate drug addict. I think I'm doing okay. I'm eating a little too many cookies. Like, oh, okay, all right. I used to smoke crack with homeless people. Like, I think I'm doing okay. Yeah. So, like, I'm sober now. I cleaned up, and, like, when people find out I'm sober, sometimes I get, like, so you're, like, sober? You're, like, California sober. You still smoke weed? Or Florida sober? We still smoke meth? These guys, I thought you were on meth. I always have to explain, no, I'm New York sober, which is where you still rob people. It's very expensive here. It's very, very expensive. Yeah, I got, we cleaned up a little while now. It's like the first time in my life, like I've, I got like a little bit of money now. Like I didn't grow up with money, and I still owe a couple drug addicts some money. But now I got like a little bit of money, and I hang out with like a lot of younger comics, and they're always like, dude, you got money. I'm like, I'm 50, dude. I'm not doing well, right? You know what I mean? Like if I had this money at 25, yeah, maybe. So like when I'm out with like 25-year-olds, like I'll buy a round. When I'm hanging out with 50-year-olds, I'm like, hey, can I borrow $30,000? Just for like a couple months. Just to eat like little floats. Yeah, I got the kind of money now where like my wife and I can go on a nice vacation, or I could fix a tooth. Yeah. I can't do both in the same fiscal year. It's not economically feasible. So my wife and I went to Italy, and I'm still chewing on the left side of my face. It's rough. We got I got a colonoscopy coming up. Yeah, it's a party up here, guys. It's a party. But like, I'm such an ex-drug addict. Like, I love surgeries. People surgeries. Everybody, you ever have surgery? You get that anesthesia. 30-second flashback, baby. Oh. I didn't know anesthesia was drugs. I didn't know that the first time I had a surgery. It was years ago, and anesthesiologist, who, by the way, the coolest doctors. I mean, they have all the drugs. This dude was like, oh, you live in Washington Heights? I used to hang out there in the 90s. I was like, did you sell heroin? It was fucking dangerous in the 90s for a white guy. Like, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then the next time I had surgery, the anesthesiologist, like this hot Asian girl, and I'm like, yeah, hey, she gives me fentanyl. And I go, hey, is this gonna leave a mark on my hand? She goes, I go, I'm a comedian. She goes, and she dials it up. Dude, she rolls me into this OR, and I'm like, I'm high on fentanyl, and she goes, I gave him a little extra, he's a comedian. And I'm just blabbering. I don't even know if I'm saying coherent things, and they're all laughing at me. I'm like, I am killing in this OR right now. I am killing in here. Fucking love me. Like, follow me on Instagram. I went, after that surgery, I went and to the ENT. It was for nasal surgery because I trashed my nasals. I did a lot of cocaine. But like, so I'm in there, and he's giving me like all the follow-up, like this is how you want to, all the doctor stuff. And then I said, hey doc, what was that, what was that cocktail I got in there? And he went from a doctor to like a guy that I used to buy angel dust off of. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, see, so what you do, he's like grabbing his balls. He's like, yeah, we gave you 100 mics of fentanyl, and then we, just to cut the edge off, give you a little bedazzle. I'm like, oh my God, you are my favorite doctor. When can I come back? Oh, I'm very excited about this colonoscopy. I'm walking in there with like beads and a Hawaiian shirt. I'm like, hey. Yeah, I've been clear. I still hang out with like people. Like I still have like friends that are like drug addicts and stuff like that. I just want to be close to the party. You know what I mean? But I have to admit this though, I do get like a little sensitive, I get like a little uptight when I hear people use drug metaphors. I don't know if you ever heard anybody like, oh, CrossFit? That's like my heroin, I'm addicted. It's not. It's not. Not at all. Happens all the time. My wife and I were having brunch once, and I asked our waitress for some more syrup for my pancakes, and the waitress comes in, she goes, oh my God, I know, right? It's so good. It's like crack. I was like, wow. I don't want to sound like an expert here. Your artisan syrup is nothing compared to the sweaty chaos of a plastic crack cocaine. Just like there's a lot of people in here eating pancakes right now, and I haven't seen a single person take their shirt off and try and read tables. You guys are cool. A lot of people get upset when they find out I used to smoke crack. Mostly job interviews. It took me a while to clean up. I don't know if you know people, but there's like ups and downs. I was so down and out at one point, I went to an AA meeting in Spanish. If one of you guys speak Spanish, I do not. I mean, I know how to find a bathroom, but I certainly can't express the fear and isolation of addiction. So when it came my turn to talk, I was just like, me llamo Eduardo. Yo soy sad. And then it just turned into the worst game of charades. It was just like... It was very bad. It was bad. This one was a joke. It is a question I've been asked before, though. Like, people find out I used to smoke crack. Like, oh, did you ever suck a dick? I'm like, no, dude. No, and honestly, is that really like the best metric for your rock bottom? Because there's a lot of people that enjoy sucking dick. Not my wife, but a lot of people. And honestly, it seems a little sexist to me, because if I was out there eating pussy for drugs, people would be like, oh my god, he's a hero. He's a hero! He just spent some crack. Alright, you guys make a lot of fun. My name's Up and Down.